Hello guys, welcome back to Don Amox, and today you've got myself James and you've got Jack behind the camera, but behind me you've got this fresh into stock Auto Trail Expedition 67 Flex. Now this is a 2026 season vehicle. You can tell it's the new shape Fiat Ducato with the new front grille, but as we go round I'll point out differences for the new season of the 2026 Auto Trails compared to previous, and I'll show you a bit more about the van as well. So this is based on a Fiat Ducato, 140 brake horsepower. Now we've spec'd this particular vehicle with the automatic gearbox. This is the new 8-speed gearbox, sorry, so new for this year as well. You can always tell that auto by looking at the wheels as well, so there's a slight difference in the alloys between the manual and the auto. I think these are a bit better. This has also been opted in the R-Tense grey colour, so typically they come white with the black decals, but they come white. This is a cost option, not an expensive one, but looks a lot better. Here you've got your plug, so that's for your power lead, water outlets to drain all your water down below, and your toilet cassette. Coming a bit further around, so this is the Expedition 67 Flex. What does Flex mean, or what does 67 mean? So it's a 6-metre panel van, but it can travel 4 people and sleep 4 people. So in the back here, you have got 2 beds. So you've got your typical lounge at the rear that turns into a double that you sleep transversely on, but you also, hiding up top, have a drop-down bed. So it's a manual drop-down bed. I'll show you how to do that when we go inside. Jack would have taken some wonderful photos, as he always does. He's smiling and nodding. But that then comes down, sits about, here, roughly speaking, and it then means you can comfortably sleep 4 people without having the need for a pop top. So I did a video yesterday of a Swift Carrera 184. That gives you the ability to do so. But that's a longer van, and a lot of people don't want a longer van. They still want a 6-metre compact van. Well, that's what this gives you, and you haven't got to make any beds up apart from just fold that out, which is really, really easy. Right, let's shut these doors in the correct order. Up top, you've also got your reversing camera as well, so that's completely new for this model year. Didn't get that on the 2025 season, not as a standard fit anyway, and that interlinks to the big Pioneer touchscreen at the front, which I'll show you in a minute. Water inlet just here, and then if I open this door, that wonderful step you get with the vehicle as well. Big LED light as you walk in, and you've got your extended worktop at the top there, and you've got another plug socket just down here. Let's go into the cab. All right, so 2 captain's chairs. They follow you through into the cab. So you've got the big, it isn't standard fit, that Pioneer. That is an option. To me, it's a no-brainer option. You need it. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, DAB radio, FM, AM, all your normal stuff. Just below it, you've got air conditioning for the cab. You've got a number of USB chargers and a 12-volt charger as well. That's the new 8-speed automatic gearbox that everyone is saying is the best thing since sliced bread. And then when it goes onto your steering wheel, you've got cruise control, multifunction steering wheel, all your digital display. Now, another thing we've opted this van for is your cab blinds. Again, I think it's a no-brainer that you need these, because otherwise you're using those silly silver screens. But you've got the 2 side windows, and you've also got the main windscreen as well. All right, coming back here. So, another new feature for this model year. The interior, so your fabric, completely redesigned. Now got this hexagon design, and slightly different colours to the previous generations. New table as well. So previous table was a bit more of a rectangle, and it didn't have these cup holders here as well. Sounds so simple, but it's actually a really good design. This table still folds out, so it can still come out. So if you are sat where our wonderful Jack is, you can still have a really big dining table and comfortably sit 4 people, in all fairness. This table can be moved out as well and can slide forward and backwards to gain you a bit more space if need be. Up here, new for this model year as well, you have got wherever the button for the light is. Okay, I'm going to give up on that, so otherwise it'll be a really long video. But you've got USB charger in there as well. And then up here, loads of storage, and even more storage as well. Big opening skylights. These have all got fly and blackout blinds. While I'm on about those blinds, let's just show you on these windows. All of these have the same thing as well, with the fly and the blackout. New for this model year, you're going to hear that a lot from me today, this touchscreen panel all on here. One thing I will quickly show you, I don't know if it'll actually let me on here. No, sorry, it won't. Within that, you also then have a solar panel. So up above my head, somewhere around here, you have a 200 watt solar panel, flexi panel, again, new for this model year. that actual touchscreen is new for this year as well. So previously it used to be a completely manual analog system. Now it's a really nice, easy system where you can just go through, see all your different water levels, turn your lights on and off. Really, really easy, and see what power you're on. It's actually a really good system. You find that in your really expensive vans. If you're looking like your Swift Escapes, things like that, or your Delawares in the Auto Trail range, they have a similar system to that. Light switches, and then you have heating on, hot water on, really easy, all touch sensitive, really good system. All right, let's come back here. Jack's just turned that heating off because we definitely don't need that right now. Here, so we've got hot and cold running water and your double hob, gas hob obviously. I say obviously, it might not be, but it is. Sorry, it is to me. Then below you've got your grill and oven, so it is a combination. Storage, loads of it. So in here, cutlery, and then a bit more down below. And everything's really easy. You'll find that as you go round. I know I'm with these all day, every day, so I might seem a bit blasé, but everything is so simple in this Expedition range. They are by far my favourite range. Even more storage in there, and you've also got your boiler drain off. Coming round to your fridge. So fridge, freezer, again, good size. All that you need. That is a compressor fridge as well, that is. And then below you've got your wardrobe. In there, table leg and table. I'll show you in a minute when Jack's got the camera out of there. That sits just here. Right, Jack, if you can, thank you, mate. If you can go through to the shower. So in there, you've obviously got toilet, wash basin. Lovely. Jack's obviously showing you. What are you showing there, Jack? Thank you, mate. And you've got a bit more storage in there. Ace. Thank you, Jack. Now, I'm going to swap places with Jack now. So if we just do this. Right, Jack, if you can jump into the lounge, mate. So if you can show the ladies and gentlemen. So you've obviously got your two sofas in there. Really good sized sofas with scatter cushions as well. Behind Jack is another window. So there isn't on my side, but on this side there is. And then underneath both of these. So if I lift this up, loads of storage in there. Gas locker inside that one. So that it holds two 3.9 kilograms bottles. Couple of USB charger just down here. And a light switch. That's just for up top. Then down here, you've got a couple of ways to access this. That's probably the easiest way, but you can also do what I did on the other side as well, and you have access. So you've got bags of room down here, absolute bags. And then with the bed, now I'm going to swap positions with Jack here, and I'm going to put Jack on the camera for a minute. I'm going to get Jack to do that bed. So pull that down, and it literally just comes down like that. And then obviously you press the button in, and bring it back up, all the way to the top. And it's as simple as that. How easy was that, Jack?
Very easy.
And this is Jack, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. All right, I'll swap you. Sound. It's a nice van. It's a clever van. It's a good layout of van. I'm going to come out here now, Jack. It's easier. Price point on these vans is exceptionally good. You know, the price that you'll see on our website is with all those bits that I've mentioned as I've gone through, which is really impressive. You know, compared to a lot of other vans out there, there'll be another £10,000–15,000 more. Yes, you don't get certain bits, but do you honestly need them? And I think this gives you everything you need, especially if you're coming from something like a VW with a pop top or a Ford Transit with a pop top, and you want to always be able to stand up. You want a toilet, you want a shower, but you don't want to go to a massive van. This is your next step by far. Or if you're new into this and want to kind of dip your toes and start somewhere, this is a really good starting point as well. Come and see me. I'm James. I'll be more than happy to try and explain a bit more, run through the specs of them, and hopefully demo one to you as well. If not, Jack will probably be available as well. See you soon. Cheers.